Greetings. I am recording. I don't have internet, so I'm doing this offline. But I've been just fucking talking out the window for a long time. All last night and then today, and I think I should probably record it or maybe say some of that stuff again if I can remember it. You might ask yourself, what's wrong right now? And I have contracted some sort of illness, some sort of sickness, suddenly, and I'm certain it was the Jewish satellite they launched, beaming down their fucking radiation of death and sickness, cause people cancer over the long term, as a war effort of theirs. They call it negative reinforcement. Essentially, it's worse than chemical warfare as far as I'm concerned. It sucks, it's horrible. The government's participating with them doing that, trying to control the population by doing things like that. I'm certain of it, yeah. Let's fucking check it. Let's check it. Why should that be difficult to check? I should have no problem answering questions like that. Showing someone the records. Oh, of course not. There's no unknown frequencies like that being broadcasted over a general area from that satellite. We're not watching that satellite with, whatever our sensor array is to measure any sort of frequency that's coming around out of it. You know, with a fucking big array, the VLA in New Mexico. We don't have data on that, so, but they do. They do have data. That's what I'm saying. They do. They shouldn't have any problem sharing that, what those frequencies are that are coming out of all those satellites. That doesn't tell you what those frequencies are being used for, but we would be able to tell you, intelligent people, that a frequency of that nature is harmful to the human body, ever so slightly. And if they can shine that over a fucking area, they'd probably get all smug in their Jew land, feeling powerful over people like me. Sounds just like something they do, doesn't it? I don't know, we'll see. I remember them launching a satellite was in the news. No, but it was fucking horrible last night. There was some, evil oppression going on. It was, loud, and it was hard, and it was heavy, and it was just, oh, fuck. Now I'm fucking recovering, and I feel sick. I'm pretty sure that is what caused me to be unwell. Now I'm recovering. My body hurts, head hurts. Probably got a bit of a fever. However, I'm taking remedies. As I was telling the people outside, I like to drink my own urine. And that's why you're watching this. Because it's sterile and tastes good. But this is an elixir. For real. A divine elixir. I even blessed it with the powers of nature's God. Evoked all creation. Goodness to bless this medicinal elixir. Now you can help too. Go ahead and bless it. And at the same time, is warding off all the evil and sending, a retaliation to all the evil that's causing evil out there in the world. Teaching them to love nature's God as I do, and fear betraying that love. As anyone should. Mugwort, dandelion root, some gunpowder green tea, as well as the ritual blessing. Actual herbs, plucked by a man, shaman, medicine man of the homeopathic variety, in the wilderness. Prepared, which I gratefully purchased, and am able to make elixirs like this to heal my body. And you can help too with all their, go ahead, if you don't got anything else to pray for, go ahead and pray some medicine right in here into this to cure me of whatever the heck happened. It's fucking, I know it's not natural, whatever the hell they did. I don't get sick, usually. And it's usually not instant like that. All of a sudden, it's like my body is just hurting. And I'm like, ah! Then I wake up and I've got a fever. After I barely go to sleep, taking a whole bunch of fucking medicine. I think they maybe just turned it on. Maybe just turn it on. See if any of that gets recorded on this camera here. The sound. I can hear it. It sounds like a fucking dog whistle. Those high-pitched whistles. High-pitched tones that you hear at the fucking audiologist. I can feel it too, yeah. I can feel it in my body already. I'm not gonna stop. I don't care. Let them fucking do their worst. I'm pretty sure the people there are at their breaking point with the way they're abusing that technology at this very moment, and they are on the brink of mutiny. So hopefully that happens. Hopefully that happens. They have my encouragement, my support. I'll lend them my power to fight the evil against all odds, do whatever it takes. I should leave it at that. Decide your direction and then go, and don't stop. Everything will figure itself out as you go. You'll know what to do. You'll know what to say. Holy fuck. Seriously, it's just suddenly instant. Alright, so what I was saying. I guess I'll start, since this puts me in a particularly bad mood. Ugh, fuck. See how bad it gets. I'm just gonna take that pain. How much is it going to be, Reginald, when we get this exposed? That people are going to be like, oh my god, how is he still alive? And I have some powers of reason and faith intertwined to reinforce my body's regenerative powers, as well as my knowledge of alchemy to create certain healing elixirs of a superior sort. And, you know, just I can fight against it naturally because of all the stuff I've done in my life. I've also took some Dayquil, daytime flu medication, Tylenol, stuff like that. And I'll take some nighttime stuff later. I'll probably take some more sleeping aids, and then some melatonin transcendent sleep things I got from online, from a Chinese doctor in traditional medicine. Hopefully that'll knock me out, and I'll sleep well. They're certainly trying to wake me up. Alright, some people want to know what the deal is with Emily Kinney. How I feel about her. Frankly, as far as I can tell, she is a brain-dead bimbo. She is a total idiot, airhead, dumbass. I'm not interested. I thought she had some sort of like wits about her, some sort of cleverness or intelligence, but no, she is fucking stupid, and I'm not going to be able to have any enjoyable company with her. She's a goddamn fucking waste of space. So, that's how I feel about her, in case you're wondering. As I said yesterday, Emma Watson, she is not a lady, she is a whore. That's because she didn't respond to my courtship, which I initiated. What makes you think she's so good for that? I'm actually like a royalty, you know? Who do you think you are? If you think you're too good to respond to me. You in that religion that worships money? And you think that makes you special? You know you're going to bleed like anyone else. And you do each month, probably. Unless you reached the end of your time. You turn into a crone. People are fucking down money worshippers. So that's what I think about her. But it's okay, don't be mad. I like whores. Whores are cool. If they're good ones, nice ones. Mean ones I don't like. Mean ones I don't like at all. Don't be a mean whore, please. If you're good, it's fine. We can work with that. Okay, next. The Harp Twins. Brace yourselves, ladies. You can see the uglification they've undergone due to circumcision as an idea they accept in support of Jews. Take a look at their picture 8 years ago, and an image of them now. They were recently on the news. You can see they have become crones. They have aged like 50 fucking years. There's your evidence. That's how fast that uglification goes. Because they had to make a decision when they saw me. They decided definitively to be on that side. Now look at them. They fucking behave like that too. Send a message, I can't even get a response back. I used to be able to respond. They used to respond anyway. Politely, anyway. Which is all I could hope for. More than I would expect. Well, yeah, that's the kind of uglification girls undergo when they side with Jews. Because it's evil. It's evil. Evil is what makes you people ugly or beautiful. The lack of evil is what makes you beautiful. The total absence of it, you just get more beautiful. But if you start taking evil into you, especially if you side with the Jews, if you do anything in support, in your mind, in your heart, of Jews, anything like that, you've taken evil into you, and it just grows, little by little, like sand. Sand running out. You don't need to fucking take that expense. What do they even do for you? Do they even do anything good for you? Okay, one thing some people said, they said, what did Jews ever do to you? Yeah, it's amusing, isn't it? Jews do a lot of stuff to hurt me, personally, directly. They have an entire military effort, mobilized culture, international, attacking me with all kinds of allies, making my life difficult with all their hostility. I have not done a single goddamn thing to Jews. Not once. Not once. What, I fucking talk? Tell you my opinion? You should be thankful that I give you my word. They repay me with what? Evil? Hostility? Aggression? War? I don't have time for that. I will see them destroyed. Not because I'm going to destroy them, but because I'm not going to do anything, and God will destroy them. Eventually, anyway. Whatever, it's fine. That's the appropriate thing to do. That's the best thing and the easiest thing to do. And that's what I always look for when I make a decision. What's best, what's easiest. And then with those two factors identified, I make my decision. Easiest is not always the best. Sometimes the best is too hard. Too much, too expensive. Sometimes the best is the easiest, and those times are sublime perfection. Like right now, this way I'm fucking resisting all of them, defying them, rebuking them. I'm not even doing anything. I'm just sitting here talking normally. Enduring their fucking sickness radiation, or whatever the hell they've got going on. They fucking can't handle it. It's too much for them. Just my presence, my very aura, destroys them. My thorns, you could say. Each attack, they get an absurd amount of thorn damage. And they never factored in my level. I was telling them, when they attacked me, they assumed I was like a child, new, young, and innocent. And that may have been how I appeared. But that was like Goku becoming a child after Dragon Ball Z. That was the kind of way I was. And they thought I was all new and innocent, without any power. Oh, no. I did not lose any power by becoming a child. I gained much power. They still haven't factored that in. They're never going to catch back up. They better just surrender. Start cooperating. They don't even have to listen to what I say. They just need to cooperate. With anyone, everyone. Stop being Jews. Stop being difficult. Stop being stinkers. So, uglification. Don't do it. Make a study of that. Get some before and after pictures of the Harp twins. Be like, oh, yeah, they're actually quite radiant, like angels there. And now they're actually really skeletal, like crones. It's kind of hideous. Really. I mean, sure, they've got features, kind of symmetric features, like a perfect little doll, maybe. But like, look at them. Look into their eyes. See what kind of people they are. They're using people as a means to an end, a trivial end too. And in the same way they fucking use a cat. The money worshippers, I guess, they do the same thing as that. They think that's their faith. Money worshippers, they have believed that as power, and that's why they trust the circumcisers. That's why they sided with the Jews. That's why they're getting uglier. I'm getting more beautiful, aren't I? So, yeah, and then, like, fucking factualize that. Publish that to everyone. Make a statement about it. Make that viral. Send it all through the internet. Just be like, yeah, look. Boom. Public life. Oh, that's the way public life goes, girls. You shouldn't have been evil in your heart. We found out. We're the people. You know what the people are. What they say the people are. The body of who? Everyone, please. The body of who? That's what I thought. You have been judged, maidens. I'm just the word given you. I'm just the fucking high king. Putting out my will. The bunch of people who wanted a king, needed one, to tell them what to do. Lay out the law. Renew their faith. Destroy evil. I'll tell you, if you will be a lord, if you claim to be a lord, if you are a lord or a lady, and make sure to have your pinky out, first of all, when you're drinking. Second of all, you are above crime. You are not above the law. You are the law. But you do not do crime. If you do crime, you are no lord or lady at all. You are scum of the earth. And lords like me destroy you with the power of a true lord. So remember that. Make sure you never forget that in human civilization again, you fucktards. You still have lords in the future. That would technically make me like the Elden Lord in real life, by the way. Isn't that... Fancy that. That's not really a fantasy of mine, but it does happen to be the case. I think that's fucking stupid. I'm with God when the Jews ask God for a king. And God's like, oh, tell them. He's like, I know, Samuel, I know. You're there. They're not rejecting you. They're rejecting me. Just tell them this. Tell them you're going to get a king, but then tell them what that king is going to do to them, what life is going to be like under a king. And then, yeah, be done with it. Do what you got to do. Anoint your king. You have my blessing. Yeah, I agree with God that you don't need a king. Oh, you need me to be king? I don't worship the worldly stuff. That's not my faith. I don't have any faith in money. None at all. That is all just frivolous dust to me. Useless. Practically useless. It could be useful as toilet paper, I suppose. But even still, it's kind of dirty. I don't know if you'd want to put that in your butt. I'd rather use a leaf. I might be able to burn it, though, to start a fire. Anyway, that's besides the point. What was I saying? Something about my faith. I've totally fucking forgot. Damn. I'm gonna blame the sickness radiation. Sickness ray of death. Fucking scrambled me, distracted me. Oh yeah, the way I'm gonna have dominion over you. It's gonna be all those things you love the most. You use money to get. You think money will acquire for you. The cute girls. The brilliant minds. The worldly authority to make laws and enforce justice. With my word. I am going to get all that. That's going to be my domain, yeah. That's all, like, the true domain of a lord, but all you people are, like, fucking money-worshipping fools, so to hell with you. You fucking reap what you sow. You made your own bed, and you're gonna die in it, and your fucking limbs are cut off because it's too small for a human being. So yeah, so I was saying, there's Mormons. Yeah, let's get on the topic of Mormons. Let's talk more about the Mormons. Mormons are the fucking stupidest people in the whole goddamn world. Okay, with that opening, what else can I say about them? They're boring. Right, they're boring. And they're, like, obsessive about their boringness. So, like, if you ever, like, visit them, and they don't ever, like, have alcohol or things, good things like that kind of, like, make things really fun, make a party really fun. And they, like, try really hard to make everything fun without any of that stuff. You know, it's still kind of bland. It's kind of like rice without soy sauce. Alright, yeah, thanks. I was hungry. I'll be polite and go on my way and be like, well, that was great. How nice of them. I'm not going to think about that again. Till now, I guess. But that sort of perversion of fun, that they confuse as evil, as sin, it becomes like a perversion of their faith identity. And then they start finding in secret new ways to express that faith without all those things they're omitting from their lives. Namely, sex and death. Those are the things they're doing, like, rituals with in private, in secret, to have fun, to amuse themselves. That's what they do. That's what that leads to, anyway. I don't care. That's the facts. Okay, boom. That leads to that. Connects. Yeah, no, I mean, that's what it connects to. Is that not what's happening? Show that it's not what's happening. Or not. Okay, that's what's happening. You all connected the logic, you saw it, good. Let's move on. I would fucking kill all of them, personally. If that's my lordly authority. Hell yeah, let's mobilize the military and let's kill every last one of them. Get them the fuck out, fucking retards. Look, if they did the logic of their theology, they would see that they are nothing different than Jews. Ultimately, a, like, racist organization of hateful people who serve a human-sacrificing god of evil. And they do not want to know that. They, like, avoid that at all costs. They, like, continue to deny that and keep moving forward with what they're doing, ignoring that, thinking it's impossible, just like the Jews do. So, essentially, that's like a big drill, a big, like, community-sized drill that, like, automatically drills down into hell in one way. They're not going to be able to turn that thing around. And they're just hoping they're going to end up in heaven eventually. But that's not going to happen. As I was saying, at some point, someone in that community, if they all haven't jumped ship and changed and gone elsewhere, died and resurrected, you know, gone through that thing, identity shift, transformation, maturity into an adult. If they haven't all done that, one of them is going to kill every last other one of them as a human sacrifice for themselves. And they're going to think that gave them power. And then that person is going to rise up from those depths of hell and be like, "Oh, I am a superpowered evil. I'm going to take over everything." And they're not really a threat to someone like me. And I was saying, like, that's not even really someone I deal with, but it's someone like one of my knights or one of my Kingsguard will destroy. Like, easy. You know, like what I said was, like, dude, you are like a chapter 1 level boss. That was an amazing entrance, but we got, like, a much bigger world ahead of us, a big mission, the things. We're not going to let you stop us, so this is what you get. Gladiolus fucking one-shots them. The fucking great sword. Or we maybe, like, kind of give them a better ending, depending on what the situation is, to match their entrance, because that's part of being a good lord, is having good style. And it would be rude to allow someone with such an impressive evil entrance to die so quickly. You should give them a good exit. And you can't lie about that, but you should be honest. And you should, there's some goodness there. What made that entrance amazing is some goodness. Hold on to that as you fight them and defeat them. That way they have a good exit. Oh, that's good, yeah, because we're all watching. We're all watching, we all want to see what happens. It's going to be a good story. We're going to make movies about it. It's going to be amazing. Okay, and then I moved on to this kind of a little bit more of the romantic stuff. Yeah, I got to repeat all this. I guess it's not all that bad, though. I don't have, like, a betrothed fated that I'm going to meet or anything like that. That's not my life. There's no one like that in my life. There's literally no maiden at all out there. It is a total empty realm of absence and void and nothing. There's not a single one. No single maiden of grace exists in the world out there who is suitably worthy of someone like me. Whatever. Not my fault. I'm certainly not going to lower my dignity to be on your level, whores, ladies, false ladies. I'm just going to keep going and move on. I don't need you. You're not going to be able to make me happy. If I lowered myself to you, that would be dangerous to everyone else. Stop being so selfish. That's where all my mercy goes. To those ladies. They are, the Jews will get none of them. No men anywhere will get any mercy from me. All of that mercy goes to those selfish whores who are being evil for a delusion and denying love. For that delusion they've put their faith in, worshiping money. I will have mercy on them, possibly. That's the only potential people who will get mercy, and because they're going to take all of it. They're going to take all of my limited amount of mercy. I'm not going to have any left for anyone else. I'm sure you would agree with me that they're the ones who are going to get it, no one else is. That's not unreasonable. That's pretty typical of life, of anyone with some common sense. Yeah, save the cute girls. Kill everyone else. Boom. Done. I mean, it's not like they're intelligent or anything. It's not like they're capable. It's not like they have, like, personalities. Like, consider Emma Watson. She's, like, all celebrated as, like, an independent lady or something. She's a fucking moron. You see what she's fucking fighting about? What's, like, concerning her? The way she lives her life? What the fuck? Like, she's, like... No, that's what they celebrate. There's nothing impressive about that. Nothing inspiring. Nothing good to look at. There's not a single one. So, yeah, just save the cute ones. Doesn't really matter anything else they do. Hey, that's all... I'll have you know that's all muscle. It's just a loose muscle. I haven't done tricep extensions in a long time. But, yeah, so that's why it doesn't really matter. I mean, if you're fat, you gotta be really fucking cool. I know some people like that. It's cool. Awesome. Amazing. You will be justified as beautiful, even though you're fat. Good on you. That's gonna be inspiring for a lot of people. You're gonna be honored, where all the people like Emma Watson are gonna be shamed with dishonor and disgrace. People like will snicker at her, laugh. Be like, I can't believe her. Who does she think she is? Fucking Hermione? This is real life, girl. Look, if you want to be Hermione in real life, you're going to need my way of the story. So why the fuck are you my enemy right now? If you want to be Hermione so bad. You haven't made any effort to even learn or try to understand what that's about. You just like tried to do the evil thing and tried to put all the pieces that I've put out publicly that the evil people have collected for their own schemes. You've been trying to do what they want. Oh, yeah, you are. No, you're in a lot of trouble there, whore. You're also fucking stupid, and I don't respect you. What else? Okay, so it's possible at any time a maiden of grace and worth and goodness will rise up, make herself known, any moment. I believe that. I've never given up on that. I certainly believe that. That's where I'm going, always, forever. She will see me, and she will see who I am, and my goodness will illuminate her, and she will become the moon. And when she becomes the moon, I will become the sun. and we will be the heavens. That's all there is to it. Then we will look at the world. The world will be happening out there, yeah. Be part of our interest. We'll certainly have an interest in the world. It should be looking beautiful, good, like a blue and green and white, shining, sparkling marble out there. But it shouldn't be like a doom and gloom, smog-infested, like, patch of, like, blackness and darkness. No. Like, it looks fucking horrible right now. So that's how you get people like us becoming avatars in real life, to fucking destroy all the evil and make everything good again so we can go back into the heavens and get on with our rotations. But eventually that'll happen. Hopefully it happens soon. That'd be good. Not really holding my breath for it, though. There's nothing I can tell her. She will do what she does. She'll know what to do. Just the way I knew what to do. So, what I did... Public life. She'll have to step into public life, yes, and announce herself as a maiden of grace, as a lady, as a true lady. She will make herself known, and she will not take any crap from anyone else. She won't be listening to some, like, snake Jew wormtongue trying to, like, tell her what to do as an advisor. And, like, doing what he wants and using his snake oils that he assures her are working but are actually a disaster that he's not telling her about. She won't be like that at all. She will know those people are evil and just have done away with them long ago. They won't be anywhere near her. The same way they're not anywhere near me. I mean, they kind of, like, they try to hang around my body and, like, peep in on me. But, I mean, they're not, like, virtually, they are nowhere even close to me. Like, in spirit, they couldn't be further away. They don't even perceive the heavens where I am. They all live in a world that they worship money in. You know, they have no idea. But yeah, they'll be like that to her. The same way. She'll feel the same way about them. Yeah, because she's not fucking stupid. She's not a fucking pushover, fucking puppet whore, human condom for those people. And she'll have some grace and dignity. And she'll have honor, and she'll be a good person. She will lay down the law herself. She'll be lovely, too. Maiden of grace is so amazingly amazing. And we'll, as soon as that happens, we'll be in cooperation. And she'll be like Elizabeth Sobek to me. Jews and Mormons are the fucking Pharaoh, dude. Look at those fucking people making all their war machines, their fucking sickness ray satellite, like continuing a war, making it go on everlasting. You realize eventually everything's going to get destroyed because you people won't listen to reason. That reminds me. Where does it go back to? God. What is God to you? How do you, oh, this is a good one. Hopefully I can fucking redo the skit for you that I acted out before. Last night in the darkness. Okay. Where does that word come from? What does that actually mean? You people who are claiming to be God or pretending to be God or think you know God, what does that word mean? Where does it come from? Like, really, what does it mean? What do those... And I'll tell you. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can do this. It's hard to, like, I don't know. It's easier to do things in the moment. All right. Okay, this is where God comes from. Imagine. None of this behind me is, so just like, it's kind of some dirt and trees, stones. It's kind of cleared out. It looks like a, kind of a, we've done something to it to make it a little bit more hospitable. But there are some other people, a few of us, at least 3, sitting. There's a fire. And we're just sitting there, brooding. Odd. Odd. Good. God. God. God? Huh? Huh? God. God. Oh, wait, go. Oh. No, no. Yeah. Yeah, God. Yeah. Oh. Fourth. So. Raw. Raw. Yeah. 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 Om. 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 Hey! 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 Oh! 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 God! God! Huh? God! God! Ah! Ah! Thank you! Hey! Oh! Hey! Oh! Brutoso! Hey! Brutoso! Oh! Huh? Oh. God. Oh. Oh. Om. Om. Oh dear. Huh? Yeah. God. Om. Huh? Kust. That's yeah. There you go. That's what God means. Make sense? Years later. Comes back. Good. Get this one. Ça fait longtemps. No, longtemps. God, toth, raw. No. Oh, please. Ease. God, Agara. Cussed. Get it? Do not be like them. Don't make that mistake. Yes, you can come to the fire and hang out, enjoy what we're enjoying, share our food. Please don't be a fool. Oh, okay. What else? Something else about Mormons. Okay. Why are we still having Christianity in the world today? Why is that good? Why do I speak about the Christ, but I call it Christ down there? where Jesus is crucified on Golgotha. And we honor that and respect that because he is good Christ there. And that is a lesson people need to understand so they don't ever do that shit again. Because they will kill everyone if that gets loose. However, there are lots of ways that could have been resolved. Jews could have just listened to him, talked, resolved it. Said they want to preserve their sins, all the evil they were doing, which they're still doing now, which is not good. We don't want that. We want all that out. And cursed is how we're going to do it because they are cursed. They are cursed dead on the cross with Christ. It ain't going nowhere. Whew, okay. So, but why do we remember? Why is that still good? Because there are fucktards who know about good and and they know about that. They think that's the answer to everything because that happens at the end. So that's what they believe in. They don't actually believe in good, which powers the and when they try to me, I have a good. And it is fucking omnipotent compared to what they've got. It is a nuclear bomb compared to their grenade. Let's not go there, please. You know already. You already know the kst. Stop trying to fucking bring that out. That stays down there. However, because there are fucking evil people who abuse people like the Trumpty Dumpty. Yeah, go ahead, pass that out. Trumpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Trumpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Trumpty Dumpty back together again. Now he's gonna die. And I will be the one to kill him. Make that known. I ain't gonna do anything about it, but when he dies, I will be the one. You will not confuse that. The same way you will not confuse that the Jews are the ones who had Jesus killed. They used the Gentiles. I used the Jews. But it is my will being done. It is my sentence to death that will have Trump killed. And I did it with the word. Boom! Trumpty Dumpty! Pass it around! Oh yeah! Woo! That's gonna be a good one. I can't wait till that gets on the internet! Oh, start passing around, people are laughing. Oh my goodness, Trumpty Dumpty, that's perfect! That's exactly what happened! Oh, why did we think that? Oh wow, cool. Amazing. Good job. Thanks for telling us about that. Oh man, that's going to be super useful whenever we have to talk about that vile person. Ugh, it's just his very name is unpleasant to fucking, Trumpty Dumpty solves everything. Perfect. Thank you. So go ahead, have fun, go nuts. Alright, so now that's taken care of. People like him fucking ruin it for everyone else because they're fucking evil and they think the is the fucking answer to everything. The fucking club. They think the goddamn fucking nuclear bomb that the USA has is going to fucking give him all the power of God. No, you fucking idiots. That's not how it works. You have to know about God first before you can use the or we're just going to fucking whoop your ass. No matter what. Just like it's been happening for decade after decade. USA having this futile war. Losing battle after battle. Trying to do what fucking Hitler, now they're trying to do what Hitler did. As their last effort. I mean, do they not isolate people who speak out against them? Have they not fired all the political people who would have not obeyed the orders of the fucking wannabe dictator, Trumpty Dumpty? The wannabe Hitler? Oh, I need some medicine after that. What was I saying? Right, people like that. So, Lives of the Saints. Take a look at that. Go to the library, check out Lives of the Saints. Go online, look up Lives of the Saints. That is why Christianity is still relevant. And that's all you need to know. Go back to the beginning. See people like Saint Agnes, who was a 12-year-old little girl cute as can be. And she was beheaded because she refused to marry a disgusting, corrupt old official who wanted to marry her. She refused, rebuked him, denied him, scorned him in public with an insult, and was beheaded. That is why we still remember, because that guy was a kst, and he is not greater than her. We remember her. She is alive and well, as well as all the others, because that's kind of what good is about, the eternal ever after. You don't, like, we don't have faith in all the coins that you idiots fucking worship, all the stones you collect. That's all your money is? They're just stones like the fucking cavemen used. Why don't we switch to money in the first place? Paper money. Come on. Man, they're fucking stupid people. I can't believe how stupid those people are. You women. I can't believe you're their human condoms. Fucking disgusting. Or you're like each other's douche. To allow the others to be their human condom. Your friend who you go to lunch with, and you fucking she puts out the fucking all the vileness that she swallowed the previous night at the table, and you gobble it up and talk about it, and you go back and you douche each other, and then you get on with your lives over and over. You girls, yes, you. And nothing wrong with you being homosexual. Get on with it, be happy. But you know you bitches are fucking wrong and evil and selfish. Yeah, essentially, you're selfish. You're not doing anything to help anyone else. What the fuck are you even alive for? You people are a waste of space. You will not go with me where I go. So don't even ask. Unless you want mercy. The only way you're going to get mercy is if you repent. So, go ahead and have some of that pie I made for you. I'll set it out right over here, close at hand. If you want a slice, you can have it at any time. You know where I live. I no longer have a phone or internet to use, but I'm sure you can work around that, considering all the resources that you have that I don't have, while you expect me to do something for you. Can you believe how selfish those whores are? Like, how is that any way appropriate to require of a man like me, who does what I do? You really want me to give up what I'm doing now to go like a tunnel into world of shit and collect all the evil and fucking build up a small little empire to what? To tell you what? Nothing. I got nothing to say to you if I did that, because I fucking did nothing. Wasted my life with evil and sin doing your fucking stupid scheme. Of course I'm not going to do that. Get over yourself. Fucking figure it out. Use your goddamn brain. Or are you still waiting for a man to tell you what to do like I'm doing right now? What are you going to do? You going to stay there? You're going to come here? Now that you know, come here and have some humble pie. And remember for all eternity that a man told you what you have to do. Never fucking forget. Alright, now that that's settled, fucking goddamn. Seriously, you remember. And now she's being like that to me. Oh, did you forget once starts going on, did you forget what's going to happen to you? Oh my goodness. You think you're going to be with those ones when starts happening. You're on the wrong side, girl. You are not going to be happy with that decision. You should have known better. Yeah, Agnes made the right choice. She's a saint. She's prayed. She's alive right now. Here she is. She's going all about doing her work. Still. Good for her. There's all that. So that's probably what terrifies the Mormons. If you remind them of the lives of the saints, the early ones, they will probably be like afraid, like they're looking at the devil or the ghosts will get them or something, because they are real. They are true. They are the true message of Christianity, and the Mormons are evil. They are all beneath that dignity. They are all below the kst. They put the kst up as if it's good, but it's not good. It's kst down there, because good is up there. Does that make sense? So the Mormons are underneath that, and the lives of the saints remind them with the ultimate of acts of a true Christian. Their body, they'll just give it away, just like I will. Just like I will. If that's necessary, fine. If I need to die for this, I will absolutely do so. I'm still going to fight. You going to come arrest me? Fucking, you already did. What happened? I haven't changed my opinion about you. That hasn't forgiven your sins of treason. I haven't changed my mind about what the Constitution says because it's fucking written and my opinion has nothing to do with it. So, yes, if I have to die, fine. However, as Agnes has remembered, because all of us who aren't making that sacrifice, who aren't asked to do that by the highest divine within themselves, who they know, and know that that is what they have to do, and they do it boldly and bravely, we all honor that. We remember that. We do not forget that. We do not forget what they did to make this world a better place, to not allow vile, corrupt officials like those who would try and force a 12-year-old girl into their marriage bed because they're fucking perverts. Hell no. That is not why people get married. However, if I do die, like Agnes has done, my work, all the work I have done, I believe it's going to go a long way to helping bring about the final solution. The end of that evil world. All of us, the true ones, we are going to rise up and we're going to flip that bus. And that bus is not going to be able to take all the children into hell with them, where they can hold them for ransom. No, we're going to flip that bus first and they're not going anywhere. St. Agnes is helping. She's already here. But the bus is mine, and actually, that's part of how it goes into its final form. We flip it. And, then it works perfectly for us the way we want it. But once that happens, the world's going to be perfect ever after. Boom. Law. We'll have law. We won't have, pretending to be good up there. Fuck no, you idiots have no idea what the fuck you are doing. That's why we have slaughtered every last one of you. All throughout time, whenever we find you, we kill you, and we don't even feel bad about it. Vlad the Impaler, one of my favorites. Oh, yes. Let's start stacking them up. Bring them up, chop them. Yep, I'm just going to sit here and have a sandwich while you're doing so. Watch them scream. Ow! Chop! Ah, yeah! Oh, that was a good one. Look at them. All that blood. Man, oh, look, they must have eaten something nasty. They haven't gone to the bathroom in a long time. Whatever, keep going. This needs to happen. Until they realize, Kust is down there. I am no Kust. Kust is down there. And I will give them Kust as long as they need to be reminded. These fucking peasants. After all I've done for them. Who the fuck told you about that bullshit? Didn't I tell you not to listen to those people? Couldn't I have fucking, whipped you all with the truth? But I gave you mercy. I gave you patience. And this is what you do? If you think you learned something from them, why don't you remember what I did at that moment? Because that's why I'm not giving you that now. You had that already. Vlad the Impaler, everyone. Boom. My interpretation of that guy in history. There's some great images of him, like a wood cutting. I'm sitting there, pale bodies around, like piles of dismembered limbs. Oh man, that's fucking awesome. Yeah, that's what we'll do to you. fucking money-worshipping fucking Trumpty Dumpties. Hell yeah, all those senators. Oh yeah, is your money giving you adamantine blood or something? No, it doesn't, in case you were wondering. Have you ever heard of science? Do you inject money into your blood and it protects you with magic? Oh, I'm just wondering. I mean, you do shit like that, probably. You probably did that to people in a fucking lab somewhere that you've been keeping secret. And that's why we're going to have to kill you all mercilessly. I already gave you mercy. Kst. Remember? Now you're all going to die. And I'm going to be happy doing it. Because I'm a fucked up person. And I want to see you die. Horribly. Is that so bad? I don't care. Don't answer that. To me, anyway. Discuss that amongst yourselves and what you're going to do about it. Yeah, because you people are beneath me. Do I have a Kingsguard right now? No. Do I have a moon of my life? No. Do I have anyone in my court? Not a single person. So yeah, all of you are beneath me. Don't give a fuck. You will die as necessary. Stay the fuck out of my way. Alright? No, you don't have to swear allegiance to me. Just stay the fuck out of my way. Is that so goddamn hard to understand? Kust is gonna go where Kust goes. And nowhere else. Stay the fuck out of my way when I ensure it is back where it belongs. Because it is not anywhere else in the present. Watch the movie The Sword of Doom. There's like a mystical, terrifying power that I have right now. Oh, you know, like there's a scene where he fucking takes the sword and he's walking away after he fucking killed his enemy. And everyone's like trying to accuse him of something. And he cuts them all down. Just... What am I gonna... I'm gonna use like fucking staplers and fucking rocks and like trash can lids and fucking... I'm gonna be like... I'm gonna use whatever's on the street. But yeah, it's gonna be like that. Oh, I can't wait. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Awesome. I don't even have a claw hammer like old boy. I wish I did. I was gonna use it before, but I don't have any tools after that Trumpty Dumpty had me arrested and I lost all my shit. I'm not gonna get tools again after that. Just to lose them, have them taken away by a corrupt system that just is inefficient and doesn't care about people and their belongings. Considering that they worship that stuff so much, all those material things, like they really don't give a shit about it. You know, if that is your true faith, you've got some badness going your way because you did me bad with all that material stuff. And think about all the money you've spent doing me harm over these years. I have not paid you back yet for that. And as I was explaining, money is of no value to me. It has no currency, so I'm not going to pay you back in money or worldly things. I'm going to pay you in my spiritual currency. And my spiritual currency is story. Fiction, mainly. Embellishments. Imagination. Things like that. Things to liven up the moment. That's how I'm going to pay you back. For all that you gave me with your faith. Think of all the faith you have in your money. How much of it? How much you organize in international conspiracy? International militaries? All that stuff. It's a lot. I'm going to take all that, by the way. You're not getting any of it back. That's all coming to me. As is right and just. As will happen from your God, too. The God you worship is going to see that that happens because I'm not going to return the worldly things. I'm going to give that God what that God wants. It will be a repayment of the faith currency that God uses with you, but it will be my own faith currency that he will find acceptable. I'm going to entertain the devil with story. And let me tell you, I am fucking good at that. I'm already doing that right now. I've already probably paid it back in full just from this. I'm going to keep doing it. I'm never going to stop. Why? Because that's amazing. That's one of the things why I like the devil in real life. And I don't try and get rid of the devil. I don't hunt the devil. I don't harass the devil. I don't let people cause trouble with the devil if I can stop them. Yeah. We are very similar. And it's because when the devil is in life, he has a pretty shitty life. It's just the fact of the matter. He's born into a shitty situation, rises up over it. It's great, amazing. I'm like that too. I'm not the devil, but I had an incredibly shitty life that I kind of got to know the devil because we were on the same level. Not my fault. It's just, my fucking evil, hateful parents betrayed me to put me in life, to lead me in life when I trusted them on good faith. You know, like, oh man, what a bad people. Well, I'm never going to trust them or my nation or any of those people ever again. Any of you. Yeah, no, yeah, sorry. You're never going to be trusted. I mean, obviously, how could I trust you after what you did? I mean, come on. If you want my trust, you're going to have to earn it again. Which is possible. That not for them, not after that. That's unforgivable. But everyone else, certainly, yeah. But you should do something about it. I'm just going to forgive you and start trusting you again without you doing anything to show for it. Like, when you need to apologize to someone after doing something wrong, you have to walk up to them, tell them you're sorry, and if you're, like, really nice about it, give them, like, a gift card, or a freaking, something nice, some cookies your mom baked. She can bake some more. And it's good that you give that away. You don't need that. You do not need that. If you're thinking that much about it, those are just cookies, all right? Don't be a fucking idiot, kid. Don't make me get the rod out on you, is what I would say if I was your dad, because I will beat that out of you before you bring that into the world. Thank me for it later. Oh, man, I'll enjoy it, too. I'll be like, oh, yeah, here's the time. I'm going to beat them kids. Yeah. Hopefully you learn, so I don't need to do that, because that's going to make things complicated. But I will do it if necessary, yeah, and I'll go to jail if necessary. Fine, whatever. Maybe I'll just be able to pay my way out of it or something, like rich people usually do. Or do some community service or something. Or maybe I'll just have enough good credit spiritually to, like, be like, come on, it's him. Those kids had it coming, apparently. Can you imagine if they got out there and they weren't like him? We do not need that. So, don't ask questions. Let's just let him do him. Sort that out with him. Look, he's talking to them in public. Everything's fine now. We don't need to make a big deal about that. It probably won't be necessary, though. Okay, so the fucking royal power thing. Yeah, my family knew about that already. And this is what the other one doesn't know. What my father gave to him when I wasn't around, he gave him something. I had no idea that I had no part of that. Was totally left out of that in the dark and had no idea, didn't even know. But then later on, he, like, violated that with me. So that became no good, and now I have the truth because he just fucking gave away his. Now that's mine. That's why I have it, and whatever he had is disappearing. I don't know, it's a lot of people, like, when growing up, like, he's had fucking these beautiful girlfriends all through his life, ever since he was a fucking pre-teenager. Like, 17 years old. Fucking cute little Lolita girls sending him naked pictures. My fucking dad finds when we're visiting in summer and causes a big fucking freak out. And it's like, God damn it. It's a fucking mess. Fucking weird. And just all throughout, all kinds of beautiful women. Just regularly. And me, not a one. No, I had one girlfriend, and there was something sketchy about that. That was, like, only sort of, like, arranged for me to be taken away and ruined or something. It doesn't matter. It doesn't count. As far as I'm concerned. That's an old life that I was not even... That was their construction for me to grow up into and become myself with. And all of that I rejected entirely. I left that behind. I didn't take a single bit of that. Because of what they did to betray me. And I am not thankful for that. I did not need to go through all that. Hell no. But, however, that whole system, that is of no importance to me. That's just according to their rules. If that's going to make sense for you people, that's what you need to understand. You don't need to know what it is, but that will make sense to you if you did know what happened there. It's fucking stupid. That's not how it works. Abraham cannot just give his blessing, or Isaac can't just give his blessing to Jacob on accident. People are fucking stupid. That's not how it works. That's why Jews are cursed. I'm looking at Esau's having a good old time. Living life free somewhere out there. Alright. What else? What else do I need to tell you? Oh yeah, and I could tell a lot of people like, why doesn't he ever have a girlfriend? I'm sure they all thought I was gay. I'm sure that was their all like collective image that they projected on me, tried to force into reality. But oh no, I couldn't be further from that. You kidding me? Moon of my life. Like, there is no possible way I could be gay if that's how I see reality. People are fucking dumb. I mean, I don't really care. It's just like, why are you so concerned about that? That's none of your business. If you wanted to know so much, you could just ask me. My parents did one time. They asked me if I was gay, and I told them no. And I guess they didn't believe me. I don't know, I guess they found that I had looked at some gay porn on the internet one time. Whatever. It's all like fucking animal stuff. Why do people care about that so much? If it's so fucking catastrophic when you lose your like, you are so far beneath human dignity. It's like, you're an embarrassment to me. I'm gonna have to mercy kill you. Just because I'm a human being and you are that offensive as a body in my presence. You don't even have to be in my presence. Just because I know you exist, all you people. I'm going to have to mercy kill all of you. And I will. So hopefully you correct yourselves and unfuck yourselves before that happens, because that's what I'm about to do. That's what I'm about to do. And I'm not going to do it by any way you might think with all your worldly perception. No. I'm going to do it by sitting right here, talking to you, and all these like spiritual things that you have no idea about. You're totally oblivious to all the heavens that occur around you. All that's happening. If you worldly people had not been so focused on worldly things, you might have some awareness of all that. But, what can we do about you? I guess we could just kill you to put you out of your goddamn misery. You're such a goddamn embarrassment to humanity. Fucking people. Goddamn. Yeah, Trumpty Dumpty being the worst. And he's like all fucking up there on the world stage. Oh my god, at some point people are just going to flip. Totally flip. And just start killing people. Just to fucking smash that dude's face against the ground. See it splatter and feel the visceral joy of destroying something ugly. That's going to be a good one. Ugly and evil and insulting to human dignity. Not even lordly dignity. Insulting to human dignity. If you're insulting to human dignity, you can't even understand lordly dignity to be of concern to me. Don't fucking... Just stop. Please stop. You don't know what you're doing. You're actually losing a lot of stuff for yourselves that you don't even realize you had. So just stop and be human first. And then after you're successfully a human being, then maybe if you think you got what it takes to be a lord, be a lord. Go for it. Be above crime. Be a good person. Take responsibility for not only your actions, but for people who act in your name, in your power, with your power. All that. All of it. Even if they're not taking that power within themselves, but they're just passing it to exchange it. That. Oh yeah, take responsibility for them. That's why Jews are done away with also, because they are passing that. They're not taking it in, but they are exchanging it, and that is culpable. Yeah, no. Yeah, of course. That's why, yeah, you killed Jesus. Obviously. Your actions will kill Trumpty Dumpty. Because the good ones will do what you think would be unforgivable and unthinkable, never imagined a Jew to do, but they'll do that and it'll be good in public, and you will have to change. That's what's going to happen, I think. That would make sense, anyway. The way you people do evil to us in a way that we totally would not expect. Like, it's like, yeah, of course we didn't plan for that. You caught us by surprise. That's surprise. That's the most fucking evil shit you could possibly have done. Like, no, people aren't supposed to think like that or do that. You're supposed to already know. Like, that's why we have to kill you. Do you not realize that? That's why we have to kill you now. You are a danger to society if you would ever even do something like that. You make a fucking satellite with a sickness radiation ray to cause people harm with radiation? Have you never heard of, like, fucking PPE around radio equipment? About proper safety? What makes you think you can get away with that kind of evil? Yet you didn't tell anyone. Of course we fucking notice. It hurts. People wouldn't know until they're fucking feeling it. And they'd be like, oh shit, what the fuck is all that? How am I hearing that? And it suddenly just started, turned on, like it clicked. Vile goddamn beasts. Yeah, we're gonna kill every last one of them. Unless one of them figures out what I was just explaining. But if they don't do that in time, oh, they are all gonna die. It's alright. When they did something like that, they lost their human dignity, and you don't even have to feel bad about it, because it's not even murder. Don't even worry about it. Yeah, you can do stuff like that in life. Don't do stuff like that. You think laws exist just arbitrarily? It's just someone up there who goes, ooh, and beats people and tells them what to do? You think that's why all those other people, all those other strong ones, trust him to tell them what to do? You think that's why? Because he can fucking beat them all up? Aren't some of them even stronger than him? And they still trust him? Laws exist for a reason. And if you do evil, such lawless evil, that violates the law so completely that you put human lives in danger with pure evil and betrayal, you force someone like me to take action against you. Congratulations, you moved me. But I'm not going to move the way you think. I'm going to issue forth my word. And you will be. Remember what happened to that other one? Should I do the skit again? Oh, God! You too, Ben Stiller. You're fucking done. You too, Adam Sandler. Fucking done. Yeah! Woo! Oh, it's gonna be good to see those fuckers fall. God damn. As much as I like Billy Madison, I like that movie 8 Crazy Nights too. So, as much as I like some of your movies, you better fucking turn it around and do something. You better go out there and fucking dance on the real life world stage, not the fucking movie stage. Go out there and fucking real life and dance like you're a goddamn actor for God. Save the goddamn day. Do it. You have my power to do so if you wish. So go. Or not, you're gonna fucking die and you're done. You're gonna fall, whatever. Who cares? I'm not gonna tell you what to do. I don't know. Do what you think is best. Believe. Have the faith. You will move an entire mountain if you want to. If you just have that little grain of faith. That's about as much as I had at the beginning of all this. But all that evil that I saw was evil, it will never be enough to match a single grain of faith. And if you have a single grain of faith, and I believe you do, because those movies are good movies, and you would have had to have had a grain to do anything good, take that out. Hold it up. You don't need to explain it. Nobody else needs. You are not required to explain that. They do not need to understand. We all know what that is. Every single human being. We've known since we were cavemen, and it is fucking difficult to explain. That's why the word good was such a momentous occasion. So, don't worry. You don't have to. The fact that I was able to. Oh, man. That's going to score me some big points in the fucking books of academia, library halls of fame. I tell you what. You're going to fucking see me in history books. Yeah. How should I? Just use my fucking, that photo I used, yeah. I hope you fucking do hate it. God damn it. Fucking get jealous and go out there and fucking do something. Do a better look. I ain't no fucking actor. I'm not pretending anything. I've never faked anything in my life. When I failed at sex, I laughed. Because that's a cooperative activity. I'm not going to fucking take the blame of that. I'll just laugh it away. Boom. Done. She doesn't need to feel bad about it. I'm not going to feel bad about it. We'll just laugh. Oh, fucking, that stuff fails. We probably need to keep together, working on it. Like, and eventually we'll figure it out for each other. Sure, but, I don't fake anything in life. Yeah, when I fail, I just fail. Usually have a good attitude about it. It's not a big deal. They use those moments as like, it's just like resources to use in alchemy. Whatever. After you've intentionally undertaken the humiliation of your own soul, purposely, methodically, carefully, safely, nothing like that will ever embarrass you. You could never be embarrassed like that. I mean, you could be embarrassed, but you're not ever going to be unprepared for an embarrassment, not in public life anyway. Yeah, I use my superlative image. I got a superlative in high school. Did you know that? I was voted, along with one of my best friends at the time. We were very close. She's a lovely maiden, happily married. I do not envy them, but I do bless them because I know she's happy, and I know he's a good one. We didn't even need to. Oh yeah, okay, it's good. He knows how to behave around someone like me, who had a thing with someone like her, and I'm not even offended. He's a good one. We didn't even need to talk about it. I was able to see, we were able to see, and truth be told, I got fucking really drunk and then ended up crying my fucking everything out later outside. I fucking couldn't help it. I had to let her go. She was like deep in my heart. I had to let that out, and that was one of my other close friends came over and was like, "What's going on?" And I was like, well, then it was done. Yeah, cool. I had to let that go. I'm not embarrassed by that. Whatever. Anyway, we're close friends. We're close friends. Anyway, I haven't really talked to her ever since then. But we're both in that superlative picture. She was voted the girl. I was voted the boy. We were voted most likely to be an astronaut or a CSI agent. I don't know. That's kind of the oddball category, I guess. Brilliant. Whoever thought of that. We should give them an award. We should look them up and honor them for that, like, subtleness of detail to suggest that category at the friggin' school presidential board club thing that they do. I didn't even know I was up for that. Someone recommended me, I guess. That was really cool of them. Awesome. I'm really happy to have been able to, been somewhat inspiring for people back then. Sure, troubled as I was troubled and broken and messed up, turned around, led in the wrong direction. I was able to make something about myself. Well, we can use that photo, I guess. You can put that one in the history books. That way the kids don't get the wrong idea about me. They don't ever lose hope about who they will grow up to be or what they have to do. Yeah, that would be good. And you'll also know there's a girl involved somewhere. We don't have to be doing this. No, you'll see. We are looking in the other direction. We're totally, like, working the other way. Eventually, the world's round, in case you haven't gotten to that part in school yet. Well, eventually we'll meet on the other side, but solving crimes and flying in space, or whatever. Is there a cutie in space right now who's going to land and be like, "I've been watching you! Oh, there's something I can do up there!" Is he going to like me? What is he? Of course I'm going to like you. Just show him. Don't even worry about it. We'll make it work. Don't you even worry about any of that stuff. All that stuff happens because, like, there's something wrong in that heavenly world. That's usually what it is. It's true that there can be some, like, bodily things that are interfering with your bodily activities. It's normal. That happens to people, and there's medications. There's been a healthy business in that all throughout civilization, because always people have been like, man, how do you, like, I go, there's a flower over here. You hang that up, and, yes. Or whatever, I don't know. Maybe it's just imagination. Maybe I just told him something so he could believe in himself. Placebo effect. I use it on myself. It's a powerful thing. Sometimes I feel like I just need to do something to help myself. And as soon as I do. Usually starts working, sort of, kind of, maybe, hopefully. Oh, it's going to be so embarrassing. You better not. So that's what I'm saying. You all of you out there who are watching this, you're the Ben Stillers and Adam Sandlers of the real world and not the Hollywood screen film world. Y'all better get out there and fucking do something so you're not forgotten. I will be taking a big rest after all this. I'm just a man. I'm not a God-powered superhero who can do everything and never get tired. I need to take a break. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to rest. I'm not going to do anything. You better catch up while that's going on. And some of you are going to be the brighter stars in this whole constellation. And hopefully you all forget about what I did. Because when you learn about what I did, you're going to remember what happened to humanity to cause me to do what I did. And that is going to horrify people all throughout eternity. That civilization in the 21st century, with phones and computers and the beginnings of AI, they did that to each other. Like, oh man. And, they're going to be so fucking horrified by all that, like, they won't even have time to think about what I did, how I did what I did, unless they are specifically, like, theologically minded spiritual professionals and make a study of that, like I do. In which case, yeah, you'll find unlimited study material from all the things that have happened and the way of the story that will blossom forth. Like Yggdrasil, anew, permanently, eternally good, never to be corrupted again. By you know who? How did that get corrupted? Oh yeah, they started doing that. Oh yeah, that tree died. Did Loki not tell you that was going to happen? I'm sure Loki said, that is not going to end well. That is going to be a disaster. This entire fucking thing is going to be destroyed because of that. I'll tell you, because you know me, if that was me, you would not be friendly with me. You would not be alive to be friendly with me, to be honest with you. You would be my enemies. I would have already killed you. Or been killed, anyway. And I wouldn't have cared. The hell with it. So, oh, of course not. No, don't put those old names on me. Don't you dare. Someone else go out there and do that. Be like, no, that's not him. I'll tell you about Loki. Hey, look at this. And then go do it. And, and let's see, they'll be like, is that Loki? Maybe that, whatever. You'll see all that power, all that divine power. It'll be like surrounding you like a hurricane that you'll have somewhat control over. There's only so much you can do. The fucking screen disappeared for a minute there. You can't stop the hurricane. But maybe you can kind of like, since the lightning strikes, move in a general direction. Be like, oh, there's another one out there. I'm going to collide with that hurricane. Oh, this is going to be fucking awesome. I don't know what's going to happen. It's going to be fucking crazy. Yeah, go out there and do it, please. This is your time. This is your time. You'll do it all on your own. I will not have any claim to that. And I need you to do something. Because if you don't, the world is in such a dire state that everything will die and fail. We need to act fast to recover the situation because it is in a dire emergency. Civilization is lawless at the moment. You know what that means? That is, like, worse than anarchy. Anarchy is like without a government, but someone like me has a law. And we enforce the law, whatever that law is, with our group. It's not a government. We dispense the law. If we're a bandit leader, we live by bandit law. That works. We can make that happen. You know, that's what we're going to eventually. That's kind of what's going on now. But we have an official government, and they're making like a pretense of functioning, but they are most specifically lawless, criminal, doing the opposite of law, doing most evil, pure evil. And that's like what they're all trying to protect and keep going. You know, like, that is worse than anarchy. A bandit leader will have a problem with that the same way I do. They're like, whoa, all that, yeah, that's all organized. The reason we don't have our fucking bandits out there robbing you people is because that's supposed to be working the way we all agreed. If they're not doing that, fuck, man. Seriously, we're gonna go back to the old ways? I was just starting to enjoy all the fucking goodness that can happen in the fucking civilized world. God damn it. Someone get my machete. Where is it? Where did I leave it? Oh, my cane, damn it. We're gonna fucking kill those motherfuckers. I don't give a shit. If that's the way they want to be, we're gonna give them the answer to that. And he'll explain it. Yeah, him, the guy, the loner, the one who just goes out on his own, and if we piss him off, he'll kill every last one of us, to be honest. So, but he always has the answer, and that's why he does that. I don't know. It's a fucking mystery. Be afraid. Yes. That's Aloy for you. Male version, anyway. I'll tell you about Jews. The kind of people they are. The satellite they've got, it's the kind of thing that's designed to kill an entire population, which they then move in and take over after those people all leave or die or whatever. That's what that is. They've been doing that for the longest time. Imagine there's, back in the day, back in the old tribal days, imagine there's a little, like, nice village way out in the middle of nowhere, in a little quaint, nice location in nature, choice selection for a little town. It's really good. People, like, set up there, as they should. Amazing. And then, like, Jews find out about it. They get someone young, who still believes in the faith, like Abraham did, willing to kill his own child for their evil God. And they, like, put on their masks and stuff, and they tell them that they have a mission from God to go poison that well. They don't need to understand. It's a mystery. Trust faith. And that fucking child, innocent child, hyped up on cult faith, goes and poisons the well. Then all those people die in a few days. The Jews move in there. The tribe, they're just lurking on the outside. They'll just go in, bury all the bodies in a ditch, take their clothes, sleep in their beds, live in their homes, take their toys, take their tools, and they just live there like they've always lived there. They probably know of another water supply that wasn't being used. And they judge that distance they have to walk as a fitting sacrifice for what they had to do to atone for their sins, because they are God's divine people. Are those divine people? Are those not the most evil motherfucking people? Not people. Those are fucking monstrous, demonic creatures. And eventually, someone like me, some loner, I see a nice spot like that, and I'm like, that's really nice. I'm going to maybe like follow that into like the deeper wilderness a bit, where people aren't quite willing to go, and maybe set up somewhere close, because, man, those nice spots attract the worst kind of people. The lazy, evil ones. And those are always unpleasant. They always fucking hate people like me who fucking enforce the law, regardless of what the law is. And they try to make evil laws to be lawless with the law, and I kill them for doing so, without any sort of law, or usually not without an explanation. People just understand because good, and everyone understands that. Everyone. That's why Christianity was acceptable to people everywhere, even though it was usually accepted under kind of forceful conditions and unpleasant conditions. Some people were bad about it, some people were good about it, but that's why it is acceptable. That good is something everyone understands. And the Christ is evil. And if people have like a Christ, and it's like an idol of theirs, they have like an evil tree they hang people on, or kill people on, or things like that. No, that's a Christ. Good. Put that down, get above that, and start attaining good. Someone like me, I will have visited that town every now and then. Maybe I'm a traveler, go to all sorts of towns, do a small trade. I'll probably buy like artifacts, items, rare items that I find, carry, and then usually I probably have to defend myself when people see me buy them, so I'm probably a capable warrior. But, I mean, I'm not going to be trading a whole, like, caravan of grain, because that's a whole lot of stuff to carry and deal with. I need something I can just put in a pack, be on my way. So I'll probably do artifacts like that or something. A book, maybe. And eventually I pass through this town that I like. It's a quaint little town, nice people there. Except when I go there, I see it's all just a bunch of Jews. People I've never seen before, but I know they're Jews. They have all the Jew signs out. And the minute they see me, and I see them, some of them, that moment, some of them know exactly what is coming, and they run off, and they start plotting how they're going to kill me. Which is what happened now in this situation presently. They immediately did that without warning, without anyone, without telling anyone what they're doing. That's how a fucking satellite got in the sky, sending down, like, fucking evil fucking death radiation on people. Like a frequency that is, like, probably lower than most equipment is capable of detecting. Because that's the kind of, like, negative energy that would have to be, I would think. It's probably, like, one of the lowest in the spectrum that's out there. So you need something that measures that kind of stuff. Maybe use the VLA to point it over in that direction, over Portland. You'll get the evidence you need. Point one of them satellites. You can probably just call them up right now and be like, hey, call up the VLA. Tell them to put in these coordinates. Boom. VLA, someone's there is going to be like, oh man, oh shit, I almost spilled my coffee. Listen, we're aliens, and like, what's this, the fucking Pentagon is calling? Oh shit, it's one of these moments. Get ready, the fucking men in black are coming. They're gonna fucking try to wipe our minds again. Just fucking don't fight, do what they say, cooperate. Don't see anything you don't need to see. Oh, they just wanted to move one of these satellites? What we said we'd do? Alright, cool. Done. Yeah, we're all done there, General. Should be getting your data momentarily. We'll transmit that right over via our secret encrypted super secure link that nobody can get because of how we do that. And yeah, that's awesome. It's been a while since we had to break out them kind of stuff and use that. But but yeah, we got that going. It worked. Now we've been practicing. We always practice. Yeah, no, it's good. You getting the data? Why are you sounding? Oh, he hung up. Huh. What's that one say? What's the data on that, by the way? Oh. I need to call my wife real quick. Honey, get the guns. Load them. Be ready. It's about to go down. We all knew this was coming. I'll be home as soon as possible. We'll come up with our plan. And we'll get on with life like normal. But you better be ready to find that gun. Know how to load it like I taught you. And just keep it close at hand. They could be coming any moment to try and take over this place. Who knows how they got in? Well, if we can send our people in and sneak in all the way wherever with a covert spec ops team, I'm sure the enemy can too. So just be ready. Yeah, no, they'll be evil, so we'll have God on our side, but still. Fucking be ready to kill the fucking Christ. Because that one, the one using the kst, that will be the one to kill. Just see. You don't need to fucking do anything illegal, but you'll see. Just carefully point out the flaws in that one, so that their kst is no longer effective, and you'll have all you need to kill them. Yeah, they are no Christ. Obviously, the Jews. You kidding me? They're the ones who fucking killed the Christ. They're rejecting. They're anti-Christ. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's what they'll be using. So if you think you see that, if they're trying to present that to you, the kst good. Oh, no, that's how you know they're bad. Right now, anyway. Used to be a good thing, you used to trust those people, but now, ever since, that, it all makes sense. Yeah, okay. Oh, man. Shit's about to get real. How fast you can launch a missile and destroy that thing? Yeah, like I was saying, you need to launch a missile, destroy that thing immediately, first thing, and then you need to send your teams to find out where they were giving orders to that. You probably already know, because you went there when they launched it. And you need to take every last one of them. Kill them, or preferably kill them. Don't even ask questions. Kill every last one of them for doing something like that. Do not let a single one of them escape. And then see everything they fucking did. Find out how they did it. Make sure it doesn't happen again. That's what needs to happen. And it needs to happen a long time ago. Who gives a shit? If they're doing that here, they are no ally. They are no friend. They are no human being. They are a fucking monstrous threat to all of civilization. They abuse technology with the most evil purposes. They violate the most sacred things in our lives. The very fucking air we breathe has become an evil radiation. The very space we live in has been like turned into this hostile energy. We've already been expecting someone to do that. We've known that was coming in our government. The moment radio waves were implemented in government for government use, that threat was made aware. You should be taking that seriously as they told you that threat is. You don't believe that? Why the fuck aren't you people doing something? How the fuck would I be able to sense all that stuff? Do I buy any of that fucking that sensor equipment to get the evidence I need? What the hell do you expect me to do? But you know that's happening. Why are you waiting for me to find some evidence you know I cannot have? I can just complain about the suffering they are causing. Why don't you take that seriously? Why don't you take that as evidence? Why don't you reassure me that that is not happening? Is this very threat not concerning enough to you? To all the people outside in this general area? We need to find out what the fuck happened. We need to know that is not happening. Because I'm sure it is. And if it is happening, we need to know what I said is happening. Destroy that. Raid their facility. Who gives a shit what the diplomacy is, what all the nation treaties. Don't give them any time. Just fucking strike them. Kill every last person in there. Seize all their assets. Tear it apart. Find out. And then ensure it never happens again. Find out how they were able to get that by you. And ensure that never happens again. How did they do that? How did they be able to make a move like that without you noticing when you trusted them? Who put that person who you trusted in there, in that secret spot where you trusted them? How did that happen? Oh, was it Trumpty Dumpty? I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. Fucking checks with all the fucking other stuff that's happening. Didn't follow the procedures. Procedures exist for a reason. Those safeguards exist to prevent disasters like this. Well, when I go into that town, this time, this ain't no town. This is the entire world. This is all of Earth. All of Earth. All of space. Everything. You know what I do? I kill every last one of them. I don't ask questions. Men, women, children, they maybe try to put up a fight, but they know they deserve to die. And they die. And someone like me, who fights actual bandits out there, I don't have trouble with people like that who will poison a well and not kill everyone to live there. Every last one of them dies. And then I'll probably torch the entire fucking place. Burn it to the ground. Tell people it's fucking cursed. Don't ever go there. The fucking spirits there, whether it's Gentile or Jew, they will be vengeful because of what happened. Well, yeah, all the Jews are going to die. The logic connects. We'll see, yeah. I mean, I'm not doing anything about it. Other than like this, I'm just sitting here. But oh yeah, it's like, oh yeah, that connects. Let's just follow that. Just wait. Let's see what we get. Yeah, it's heating up every single moment. Every single moment. It's getting closer and closer. Like, yeah, it could happen just in a few days. Sure, yeah. We could fucking get that started, and probably within a month or two, I think we could probably kill 95% of their population. We probably know where each and every one of them is. There's probably actually a contingency plan to strike them all. Kill them all. Quickly. Someone probably thought that up. Put that in a file somewhere. They'll be like, oh shit, you're actually going to use my thing? Damn, man, I'm a fucking like redneck fucking white supremacist. You're using my plan to save the world? Hot diggity dog, yeah, I told you I was right. Yeah, woo! Yeah, honey, give me some more of that chaw. I like, this is a day to celebrate. And a Budweiser too. Yeah, we're expecting them to actually do that. People, I mean, they hate me. I get it. But I'm me. I just do what I do. I'm trying not to offend y'all. That's why I live all the way out here. I ain't going to change my ways. They ain't going to change their ways. Hell with them. I will at least oppose them. Because they ain't right. And I know that. I don't need to explain it. I know that because God. They don't know God. They think fucking Christ is God. And Christ is all the way the fuck down there. They don't know that yet. They're lifting that up. That's their fucking Protestant God or something. Their fucking Lord. Oh my goodness. They don't know that's like just a fucking like, it's like a tampon with a turd. Fucking they're lifting up. That's what they're fucking doing. All the Protestants, Mormons, all those people. Calling that their God. That's their Trumpty Dumpty. Nothing but a bloody tampon with a turd. On the fucking world stage at their dinner table. In the fucking president's office. In all the secret places where he still talks to and interacts with, even though he's not in the fucking office anymore. The fuck are any of you tolerating that? Do any of you want to live in a world with that guy? Telling you what to do? Or are you all already planning to kill him? Hurry up and get it fucking over with. What are you waiting for? To preserve all his evil so that he like continues to like trouble people after he's dead? No, fucking Stop that before it gets any worse. Please. Do not let them come up with some way to escape. Strike first. You have all the justification and right to do so, and it is most necessary. You have divine authority that I am telling you to strike and kill them without even asking them questions. Man, it's a fucked up world. I can't believe how stupid people are. Why don't I need to tell them this stuff? That's why you're supposed to like keep those books. This is like ancient wisdom. You're supposed to already all know this. Simple. You're supposed to get this just from your movies and stuff. It's like one of the common things we make movies about that you're supposed to know and teach, like through all the entertainment, and just like you just know it instinctually. Should be. Why are you all having trouble with this? You think you want to go against that? What do you think that's going to do for you? Did you ever think what's going to happen after? You don't know. You want to see what happens. What is most likely going to happen? What are people going to think after that? What are you going to think of yourself after that? If there is a God, and there is, God, it's a word of power, we all understand, good. Make sure you say it like that from now on. Good. Odd. Good. God. Once you all... Oh, well, where was I? Totally got derailed for a moment there. What was I, Divine authority, God, something... Yeah, just freaking do it. You can figure it out, alright? Come on. You're all supposed to know already. Yeah, but like, that's what I'm saying. If that, what do you think that's going to think about you after what you did? If this universe is like all ordered and according to the scheme that you think you have figured out, what's going to happen to you on the next level after your evil is complete? Was any of that worth doing? Or are you going to be better off, alive or dead? I cannot believe how stupid those people are. You didn't think 2 steps ahead? No, I'm not going to fucking help you. I'm telling you all need to die. Yeah, I'm going to ensure the worst possible thing happens to you. So if you don't want the worst possible thing, you better start doing something, doing the right thing now, the way I'm telling you. Because if you don't, you're going to get closer and closer to the worst possible scenario, what you least want to happen. And my fucked up mind is going to enjoy the most, but my rational mind doesn't want to happen, and my fucked up mind is in agreement with that. Like that, I know, we both know. Like, yeah, we're not, of course, that we do not want that to happen. No, but if it does, oh, fuck yes, yes, woo! Oh man, I've been waiting a long time to see something like that. Yeah. Oh man. Oh, usually I just watch horror movies. I do now, anyway. Like, oh, good. In real life, we're going to see something like that. Yeah, tell me you're not excited to see that. But no, we shouldn't see that. Please, please do something before that happens. As exciting as that is, as much as you want to be the center of attention, getting chainsawed in half on a hook you've been put on while you're screaming in terror, while you're inside one of them, like, devil cages with a fire lit underneath it, inside the stomach, the metal, burning alive like they did in the old days, screaming while your skin melts and bubbles. There's your Satan taking his payment for what you did. I mean, as much as you want to be the center of attention, we're all looking at, please, think of the children. Is that the kind of thing you want to show the children? Is that the way you want to represent humanity at the turn of the age? Remember what we did in this time when everything changed? Is that the way you want to be seen? Alright, I guess I don't know what the hell to do now. It's so fucking boring. I guess I'll watch a movie. I heard this other one, 3 from Hell. Checked that out at the library the other day. I'll watch that. Well, the other movie I watched the other day was The Strangers. Man, there's a scene where these strangers are like, people masked, they're just like harassing this married couple with terror, violent terror. It's fucking cool. And there's this point where he gets his father's gun. Doesn't really know how to use it, but he can figure it out. It's not really that complicated. And he is hiding they're hiding somewhere with his former girl. I don't know. I guess they had I don't know. Whatever. I don't like either of them. They had nothing substantial in their relationship. They were fucking hollow people. It's totally cool seeing them die and suffer. Terrified. There was no love in that relationship at all. It's just I'm like, why the fuck, are they so empty? Is that the way people are in real life? Anyway, and eventually, his buddy comes, he calls, you expect him to be drunk or something, is telling him that things didn't work out, he needs to fucking go. His buddy's coming early, actually, to, be supportive for his friend. This dude is he's a Jew. He is a Jew. You can just tell, he's got the Jew look. And you see him, and he's walking in, seeing all the chaos that happened, all the signs. And he's like, oh yeah. You can see he's just gradually building up his war. He's about to go to war. To fight evil. And then the guy in the mask is kind of right behind him, walking. And he's walking closer and closer, and as soon as he steps in front of the door, boom! Fucking brains splattered! That's what happened to the Jews. Killed by their own best bud in America. Not me, by the way, but the American government. I was the one walking up behind them in a mask. A very good mask, actually. Yeah, it's scary. It's supposed to be scary. It's supposed to scare the moon of my life so she knows she loves me. That's the most basic way to do it. I don't know anything else. But you all took that way too fucking evilly. You all should have recognized that as totally normal and nothing to do with religion. I don't know what the fuck you were thinking about. I was like, why the fuck did you react that way to that? That was all that was. That was all I was doing. It's kind of doing a normal thing humans do. When they go into public to try and meet someone at the fucking... it's hard to explain. Normally, you would do this at a special event everyone gathers at. You would expect things like that to happen. But this can also happen any time in daily life. I mean, ultimately, you see that, you're supposed to expose me, not in secret. You're supposed to call me out in public. And then I say, oh, you got me, yes. This is just a mask. Underneath, I have this terrible passion to love the lovely maiden. I just want to take her into my arms and go into my tent and make sweet, hot, fiery love to her all night, every day, all the time. I can't help it. It just burns in me. It's a fire I can't put out. I will kill every last one of you if I have to. Just to do that, just to be with her if you're getting in the way. So please don't. I know I'm bad like that. I'm a sinner. But that's me. That's part of me. That's who I am. So you caught me. That's why I put on this mask to show that. But that's why I need to get married. So hopefully one of them wants to be like that with me. If not, okay, maybe one of them at least will be willing to try. I'm sure I can maybe win her over with time. If I can, talk to her enough, make her laugh and entertain her, all that. Show her that her time will be well spent with me. And, no, you guys all just assumed I was the devil or something. Pretending to be the devil. For any other reason. Why would I do that for any other reason? I don't know. I never really thought about this. It's just kind of making sense now that I'm in retrospect. But, That's what you were supposed to do. And then I would get exposed like that, I guess. And she'd be like, oh, I'll take this one. Yeah, I got him. No, everyone, not false alarm, but I got it, yeah. Disaster averted. I've got his phone number. He's got we got email. We are already taken care of. Everything's gonna quiet down. Y'all get doing what you're doing. Don't worry about us. We'll be fine. And we'll live happily ever after. Boom, done. End of story. Oh, nope. Fate, destiny, whatever you want to call it, good, had other plans for me. It's all those people who, like, worship the Kst as their god, like, assumed that I was, like, the devil, or, yeah, like I said, and now the Jews immediately acted to try and kill me, like I was going to expose, like I was going to see what they did and kill them, so they acted immediately. And I've been defending myself, and eventually, it's going to, more people are going to realize what they did, and they're going to start helping, I think. Hopefully. I expected that to happen sooner. But that's probably why they're trying to silence me and contain all my communications so much. They don't want other people helping me. I don't know, I guess it'll go faster and be more efficient and make people happier. And because they're evil, they want people to be unhappy. They want things to be unproductive, inefficient, slow, boring, all the bad stuff. And so they're trying to drag that out as long as possible. And I'm like, fucking, really? Come on. You're like the most boring evil ever. That's why the devil's up in arms now with me. Like, that was one of the first ones. Like, oh, what the fuck are they doing? They're being evil in public? They got an evil mask? Like, what the and they're doing this? Oh, fuck no. I know what the hell you're doing. We're gonna fucking destroy them. We're gonna get this. Figure it out. We'll see. You're going, I'm going, everyone else in between, they'll get going. Eventually, somehow. We don't even know. Fucking mystery. God. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. It's been a fucking nightmare, yeah. They've been attacking me like I'm the actual devil, and I was doing something like that. Something just innocent, good, normal. Trying to love someone. Trying to find a woman to love and marry and live a normal life with. I don't expect to be all welcoming because I'm a fucked up person. I know. That's why I did the approach I did. Because that would not mislead anyone to the kind of man I am or the kind of husband I can be. And you think that's your enemy? I do everything I can to be helpful and good and useful because I'm a fucked up person and I'm disabled. So I try extra hard to be good. And you're trying to do away with not only me, but people like me. And as the facts of reality stand, people like me who do that are the most important in civilization. Functionally. We do the most good because we really try. We put everything in it to try and do so. Because of how fucked up our lives are. And doing that kind of takes our minds off all that. It kind of gives us something to do so that we don't dwell on that evil and let it poison us and let it make our lives miserable. We just constantly go out and do more and more good. Most of you people who had nice, sheltered, normal lives, you don't understand. You don't really try. You're all kind of lazy and apathetic. You do the minimum, usually. And then you contrive evil conspiracies, worshipping money like you did, and you don't realize what kind of monsters you're stirring up. You're offending by trying to cut out people like me. That has nothing, you know what? Has nothing to do with it. Nothing at all. That is not even a relevant subject to what I'm talking about here. Who made that an issue? Was it me, or was I just responding to what you were doing to me? And I didn't fucking care what people thought, if they thought I was crazy, anti-Semitic, or whatever. I didn't fucking care. I'm telling you directly. Because all of them, they don't fucking matter to me. I'm one of those people, remember? I'm one of those strangers. But you know, and I'm coming for you. All you see that they do, see how I do what I do, how it doesn't even affect me, how I just gain momentum, gain power, get closer and closer. They're making the wrong enemies. I'm not the only one like me. A lot of people are like me. Especially in this world, which is so fucked up and evil. I think, like, Emma Watson's sort of like that, honestly. She's not quite as bad as me. I think she was loved. Not hated like me. But, essentially, she's one of those fucked up people, though. There's a lot of us. They should know what I'm talking about. It's not God, it's sort of. But it's another word. It's more like yum. Yum. I don't know, man. Just fucking, we're good like that, but we're like, we got a totally different way up there. You know, it's not, because those were taken away from us at the beginning. So we've got like, you know, all the way out there, and we're like, let's just not even fucking explain that shit to them. They're never going to understand. It's not even important, not even relevant to them. They just experience that in their lives. They don't need to know. They don't need to accommodate their whole civil system to make room for stuff like that. Otherwise, that'll start happening. And you're like trying to, you think all that's, all right, fine. If you really want to know. A lot of people are going to get exposed. A lot of people who are living lives. Good dear old mom and dad. Oh yeah, look at them. One of them's like working with City of El Paso Water. Some kind of like manager, program leader or something. There's a police officer in Texas. A beat cop. Upstanding citizens. Oh really? Well, you're going to expose them when you expose me. And you see the truth. And that, boom! Oh, man, Texas is going to fucking take a hard hit when those two people fucking are like, oh, man, when all the good people, all the good poor people, all the you know, legal immigrants are like, you fucking kidding me? You got those kind of people up there? And you're fucking trying to tell us about the kiss? Oh, you motherfuckers. We're going to fucking do something about that. Hopefully Beto fucking maybe like took my message to heart and fucking changed his ways before he started drinking their Kool-Aid. We'll see. I haven't heard from him since, but I also don't look. He seemed like he had everything going for him to make something with his life. From El Paso, that's my old stomping grounds. When I was a kid, I grew up there. But yeah, no, it's gonna be a big problem for you. And then there's gonna be the whole like spy network you've had to like prosecute me according to what they projected their images of me to be. That you just accepted on faith. You trusted them. Kind of like the way I trusted them as a child. Except, like, they clearly betrayed me. And you trusted them after they betrayed me. I don't know. All the facts indicate that you should have sided with me. Because, I mean, I had a top secret clearance. The highest clearance in the entire fucking government. You already investigated my life. I did all these fucking interviews. I had to fucking, you've already fucking looked and checked. You know I'm good. You had every reason to believe in me. And you saw them betray me when I didn't even know what the fuck they were doing. I didn't know they reported me as that. How the fuck was I supposed to know? And then you just like, oh yeah, let's go with that. We're gonna fucking make that him. Even though we know it's not true, most likely not true. Let's fucking take away those images in the newspaper about him. Let's go ahead and fucking erase his data. Let's fucking contrive a whole propaganda conspiracy and all this to make the world kind of like against him, actually. And maybe he'll fucking kill himself, and then we could call him that. Yeah. I don't know what you're fucking trying to do. Honestly, that's, I mean, kind of trying to put that together, but it doesn't really make any sense. Y'all were just having knee-jerk reactions, you know, like, you just like reacted once and made a bad decision, then you reacted again and made another bad decision. And you just kept doing that because you didn't want to acknowledge that the first thing you did was a mistake. And so you've just been keep going with mistake upon mistake upon mistake. It's just been getting worse and worse and worse. And it's still getting worse until you acknowledge the first thing that you did wrong, which was prosecute me as a terrorist when I was betrayed by my parents, who reported me as a terrorist. I'm not a terrorist. People are out of your goddamn minds. You're going to be like, oh, well, so, in public, oh, here we are, this is Channel 34 News reporting. You are the father of Nick by Lotus, are you not? Oh yes, that's right. That's my boy up there on the wall. You see his football photo. We have that up. Yeah, that's him. We all love him very much. So proud of him. But we understand you reported him as a violent terrorist to the FBI as a police officer yourself. What made you do that?
Well, did I tell you about my daughter? Isn't she the cutest little thing playing soccer over there in Tennessee at Tusculum University?
Yeah, good luck with that, girl. Yeah. You're not going to get an answer from them. Not a straight answer, anyway. They're going to try to feed you some bullshit. They had no reason to do that. They're like,
Yeah, but you're a police officer. Did you not know that was going to cause him problems in life? Like, your official authority as law enforcement was credible. That was like public trust. Why did you do that? What were your reasons? Do you have evidence? In your childhood? And he'll be like, well, let me tell you about him. He once did this. That's what he did. That's how evil he is. We always knew he was a bad seed, an evil one. There was nothing we could do about him.
really, he did that? And what did you do about it when that happened?
Well, let me tell you about my daughter after that.
No, stay on the question. What did you do about that thing that you said that made him so evil?
Well, we just ignored it. He's evil. What do you mean? We didn't say anything to him. We didn't do anything. We didn't even talk to him about it. We just moved on our way.
Fucking evil motherfuckers. I think we've finished our interview here. We're leaving. We got all we need to know. That's what the entire story is going to be like. If they had such a problem with me my entire life, why the fuck didn't anyone talk to me? That's what I want to know. I don't want to know, but that's what I would want to know. If I were you, whose public trust was abused by all those fucking corrupt officials who hate Gentiles. Officially, the technical term for Gentiles. People who are non-Jews. Not pagans, non-Jews. People who have not been circumcised, essentially. They're all like fucking have some paranoia of fear about us, and they terrorize us. They're the cause of all the fucking evil in the world. It's fucking horrible. They do things like that. Yeah, they just invent all these lies. They try and like make illusions about it, and they do it in that fucking, and they're fucking with their mind, and they think that's some kind of superpower or something. They're fucking retarded. Like, do you not have any like sense of reality? Not realize that like your actions matter? The words you say matter? The job you have, the responsibility you have, all that is important. Like, all that needs to match whatever the fuck you have going on up here. Otherwise, you're going to go fucking crazy. Do evil shit. And it's all going to destroy your life. Fucking people, man. I don't know. But that's what's going to happen with that. That's not my concern. I don't fucking care. Those people are nothing to me. I am much better off without them. And that is one of the best things to have ever happened. Getting free. Getting free. From them, anyway. All this fucking evil shit the Jews are doing, it's like doesn't even add up to the kind of evil I realized they had been doing to me my whole life. And I just like got used to. Now the Jews are doing shit when I stopped all that. Started living like, oh my god, life is so amazing. And now the Jews have like, been trying, like, he's too goddamn happy, fucking ruin his life. And I'm like, you don't realize that I've got fucking nothing? You're trying to take away nothing from me. You're trying to make nothing unpleasant for me. Nothing. You're trying to make nothing worse. Do you know what that essentially is, logically, scientifically? You are attempting to kill God in nature to make me unhappy. Because God provides for people like me. How? I don't fucking know. It just happens. I can sort of explain all that, but I mean, I can't like trace out the entire thing, tell you every single fucking blessing and misfortune or how that all works. Like, come on, no, man. You fucking are out of your minds. Why are you doing that? You were like, trying to like, fucking, you're doing like just fucking evil. It's not okay. In the spiritual sense of what you people are doing, like, it is very,
very dangerous. What you're doing above, that you don't realize you're doing below, where you all are, and you all imagine things, and you all see all that. You don't realize what you're doing above. That, up there, I'm going to seal that away with the Jews themselves. And they will both be nullified, annihilated. And that's essentially what I already did, but you'll see that all play out in life. It happened up there. They didn't believe me when I was trying to explain that to them. They saw what they wanted to see, tried to go with that. All these fake projections people have been making to try and like cover their sins. None of them true. None of them real. None of them sticking to me. They all just like fucking go away. Eventually they're fucking no longer have the energy to do that because they have real jobs to do that they aren't doing, so they can try and like cover their own lies. Oh, I'm not going to die for your lies. Hell no. For your sins against me, personally? What kind of person do you think I am? There is nothing you people are doing that makes any sense. You are all complete fools. Evil. Stupid. And it's all going to destroy you. The longer you cling on to it. Let it go. Save yourselves. I'm not going to do a damn thing to go near you. Or help you with that. I know you want me to. Because that would compromise me. And I won't do that. No. Obviously not. I gave you that. You need this. You need this right here. This is the key to stopping that you have. That's what I threw your way. And you caught. And have been like running around thinking it's so powerful and good and thinking these conspiracies, thinking you got me all figured out. Except, wait a minute, things just aren't working the way you want it, aren't they? Well, that's because you need this here, yeah. What's this? Whatever needs to be at any time. Yeah. Poof. That's what you need. No, right here. Right here. In my present location in space-time. Here in my apartment. Right here. This is what you need. Oh! Yeah, no, I'm not giving you that. Of course not. How could I? You're all the way out there and you're fucking being evil to me. You're trying to kill me. You're not going to get it from me even if you kill me. Of course you're not going to get it if you kill me. I need to be alive to use that. But, yeah, so whenever you figure that the fuck out, maybe you'll realize how stupid you are, or the people around you will realize how stupid you are and stop taking orders from you and just fucking pull their guns on you and fucking kill you on the spot to save their own goddamn lives. The USA be damned. Fucking survive. Don't die for those evil morons. Seriously, that's not a fucking government. That's not a military. That's nothing. That's a fucking... an orgy of evil fools. All thinking that their sex is kissed. And it's just like a fucking tampon with a turd. That's what they're all having sex with on this orgy bed of the USA government. Ugh. Fucking nasty. None of that is good. You are not connected to that because you think it's sex. Sex is not kst. Those are two different. They maybe sound a little similar, but oh no, those are different. That is not kst. But they all think that's their divinity. And they're all fucking each other with that. It's disgusting. I shouldn't be laughing. It's not funny. And that's kind of part of the problem, man. That's part of the problem. I laugh. It amuses me because I'm a fucked up person. And you see my true joy because I don't fucking hide anything about myself. I really express myself. But you should be horrified right now. I'm trying to this is this is what I've been trying to tell you. Is what I'm most afraid of happening. It has nothing to do with with you people. It's my failures as a person being so debilitating that you won't let me help you when you're all in grave danger. You know that guy with the fucking in the movie with his fucking arm, the scary movie?
with his fucking weird arm. And he's like, I can help you with my strong arm. And the guy's like, ew, gross. And he falls and dies. I guess it's kind of like that. But it's not really, you're not really grossed out. You're all like entertained. And you're too busy laughing. You're too busy enjoying what you're doing to me. You're enjoying how I'm making the evil fun. Essentially, that's what you are enjoying. Now maybe you ought to like puzzle out why you're doing that. Or why I'm doing that. I don't really think about it. I just do it because that makes it tolerable to me. I can enjoy it that way. It gives it a meaning to me personally. But maybe you should understand why I'm doing that to you. What kind of person does that? But all these other people see me doing that and like, and see what you're like trying to make me look like. Like they won't take me seriously. They think I'm some kind of like clown entertaining them. Because I'm able to laugh with all the blood and guts. I'm able to suffer all that evil and laugh about it. Make a joke with the torturer, with the dungeon killer. But you don't notice that like what I'm telling, it's not an act. I'm not acting for you. I'm not trying to entertain you. I just do that in life. I do that in life. Just because in the moment it's better than nothing. It's better than being boring. I don't know. Do you feel differently? But I'm like a fucked up person. Fucked up things have been happening to me my entire life. So I'm particularly good at things that would probably like be too much for you to really like be able to work with. Honestly, unless you were like, you had a long history of handling stuff like that. Confronting those kind of things. Otherwise, you would probably be able to like pull some kind of emergency cord immediately. Which I kind of like do not have, I guess. I was like taken away from me or something. That's what I've been trying to do, I guess. I don't know. But they might have believed you. You might have known how to do that. I don't really know how to do that. I guess I'm autistic, disabled, fucked up, all that. All of you think don't want to take me seriously because you don't want to believe that what I'm telling you is possible. Because you've all like become so like drunk on your own delusions. They don't even match reality. What you're imagining is not even like anything close to what is happening in real life. What makes you think those imaginations, those literal delusions are going to like be in real life when real life is the way it is? What makes you think that's going to happen? They're just going to fucking be weird delusions and you're going to feel crazy about it. And you're be like, but it was like, how do I tell you all? There was this, well, it was, but what, I don't know. Here come the mental health police. Here come the doctors. You're going into a mental ward. And you're not coming out for a long time there. Because of what you did for those delusions. You think you people are sane. You won't be able to explain what I can explain about my illusions. Those are illusions. I know they're illusions. I know they're fantasies. I am not at all deluded about those fantasies in real life. Those are never in conflict. That's actually one of the principles, founding principles of the way of the story. But I can explain all that reasonably. And that's why I won't go into one of those like, crazy people, not crazy, those mentally disturbed facilities for rehabilitating, treating mental lunacy, I guess. I don't know. Lunacy? That's what they call it. I don't know. We shouldn't call it that because the moon is good. We should call it fucking psychopathy. Psychopathology. That'll be the difference. Just go ahead and try. How are you going to be able to explain anything? People want to know. Yeah, they want to know. We're all moving to know. Like, oh, well, you had a reason, didn't you? Like, that's what we were all trusting. So what was it? No, we need to know.
Why are you pretending like you don't need to tell us? Like, what are we gonna... I mean, you realize what we're gonna have to do eventually. Why are you forcing that? No. We all don't need to fucking go crazy about this. We just need those people out. Exposed. Find out what they did. Yeah, this isn't like... We don't need to involve all kinds of different factions in the world outside. We just need to know what they're doing in the government. We need to use our guns to get in there, pull them out, and investigate all that for the public. That's what we need to do. No need for intercultural conflict. No need for faith and religion and racial disagreements. Nothing like that. All of us, human beings, all over the world, need to find out what the USA government has been doing. In secret, because they're doing stuff like they are God, as if they had a reason. They better have a reason. We need to find out what that is. If they can't just tell us, we will find out what it is. Even if they don't know it themselves. We will tear everything apart, be like, holy fuck. This is like an evil cult. They've been keeping secret. They've been like growing it in secret. And they suddenly just gave it more authority than anyone else. They gave it the authority of over the military, over everything, to do their evil cult shit with the world. They've been isolated from people all this time. They're all like mentally disturbed, deranged. They're dangerous to society. And that's who they've been like encouraging and using to hurt people. Oh my God. How did it come to this? Now we need to find out how that happened, who has been involved, how these people even got in there. Are you like breeding them? Are you kidnapping these children? What the fuck are you doing? We need to find out all of that now. All factions are concerned. None of us can have our interfaction conflicts while that is going on. We all have to find out. And so all that deeply evil conspiracy that's happening underneath everyone's general nefarious crime schemes, we need to get down deep and pull that out. If your crime schemes are interwoven with that evil, those will be affected. Otherwise, you better start cleaning up, making way. That's not the problem right now. The problem is that deeply evil scheme that's in there, that most people don't want to believe exists. So, whatever we got to do, we got to make it happen. Make them start talking on public. Unless you want to like mobilize a militia of trained professional warriors, independent ones, to start killing your trained professional warriors. Start making them answer in public. Do not let them dodge these questions. Do not let that propaganda. Don't even fucking watch it. If you're there, anywhere near them, fucking start like telling them. Demand. But don't fucking take in their bullshit. They need to answer. They're going to be in public trying to explain, and they're going to be total fools. They're going to be crazy people. Like, wait a minute. I saw someone like that on the street. They were like on meth. But that's our president. I mean, yeah, they're on meth on the street. I mean, sure, like, oh yeah, cool, well, whatever. Of course you're having a fucking meth trip, and they're maybe doing all kinds of stuff. You're aware of that too, most likely, and you're not trying to like force that on everyone. But that's like what the president is doing, and they're trying to force that on everyone with the whole military and the whole government schemes. All their fucking Patriot Act, all that security measures. Trying to force that evil delusion of theirs. That horrifies me, yes. I'm way past that point. I realized that was happening years ago. But the public has yet to realize that. You need to start doing things to reassure them before everyone starts taking matters into their own hands, the way I have. Because you haven't done anything about that yet. Not until you get this. You won't be able to do anything until you get this, because all that you will be doing in there will be evil without this. This is the truth. All that's in there, that's all illusion that you have mixed your delusions in and created a muddy swamp of stinking cesspit and evil. I want nothing to do with that. This is the truth. The truth is going to flush all that away. The truth is good. No, don't need to worry about the truth. The truth is good. It has nothing to do with it. Don't worry about all that. That's one of the issues that's going to get flushed away. But that you were most concerned about anyway. So now that all that's explained, true, yeah, reality, real life, facts, science, nature, what you can see, what the paper says, what your responsibilities are assigned to be, all that is truth. I mean, you have a lot of that stuff with you that you're all trying to like soak in that evil mixture you've made of lies and deceit and treachery. But this truth, this is what makes those illusions work as reality. This is what gives them power. You won't be able to create your own without this. And you don't know this if you're all still over there, trying to do everything without this. Oh yeah, me. Oh, what do you know? That's me. That's all my soul, my spirit, all pouring out. Oh yeah. What do they call that? That's like called kenosis. That's what they say that Jesus did to redeem everyone, to forgive all the fucking sins for people who confess and baptize and die and resurrect as good people. That kenosis that he did, I mean, essentially, yeah, that's what you're doing. You can't really use it without me. I am the man. I am the man. You will not be without me trying to do any of that. Not even after I'm dead. None of it will work. I am the man and I am in public. I am not going to go in secret. As much as you've been trying to secret me away, obviously I'm not in public. There's people all around listening. You will not be able to do that without me. And if people find out that you fucking killed me, to like enjoy something like an imagination, like what this really is all about, the love that I'm working on in life to make life good, like it is so amazingly good. you don't even realize what you're trying to kill me about. Like it's so fucking horribly evil. If people find out that I'm dead because of what you did, whatever the changes are going to be a lot worse than if I'm alive. I can tell you that much, at least. Oh, because I won't be alive to explain what this is. You think that's all everything that I wrote? You think that's all you need to know? What about the fucking miracles? What about the proof? What about all that other stuff you're going to need to see? What about the full, complete way of the story as a formal doctrine? What about that? How are you going to do any of that? You're going to try and just do that yourself? How's that been working out for you in there? Without this? Without me? You're going to try and create some propaganda? Nobody's going to fucking believe that. That's what they tried to do with him. It hasn't worked. People like me still know, and we remind everyone. And what do you know? His spirit's true and real and resurrected. And he's like, oh yeah, say my name, I'll fucking go right back and do my work with all of them. Give them the Lord they want. They've been asking for ever since the beginning. Yeah. There's an eternal spiritual reality we all exist in. You will not be able to create a lie or a delusion to paste over the truth. It's never worked. It never will work. Nor would you want it to work. Think about the kind of world you people are creating. Nobody wants that. Not even yourselves. Why are you trying to do that? Don't tell me. I don't need to know. I'm just going to stop you, whatever your reasons are. Find out for yourself so you have something to say. And I do stop you. If you want to be heard anyway. Or if you will say nothing, then you will just be discarded like a fucking demon, a possessed fool who needed to be killed. I mean, essentially, yeah, that's the best we can use to describe what you people are doing without thinking. You're like possessed by a demon intelligence that is thinking for you and is like kind of like guiding your actions. Like, yeah, like what the fuck? Like that's reality right now. How did that happen? Why don't you people think for yourselves? What are you so afraid of? Really? And it has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with my body. What are you so afraid of? All the evil you've done, maybe? Being found out? What people will do to it? Do because of it? When they find out? That's what I would call cowardice, yeah. You're afraid of your own actions. You did that evil, and you are not proud of it. You're a coward. And you're afraid of answering for it. You're afraid of receiving your reward for doing it. Cowardice. What you did, you should have been willing to accept the responsibilities for. Oh, it's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse. The more you run away, with your tail tucked between your legs, now that the man is coming around with the law, the invisible law, the wordless law. The more you run, the more your crimes add up. Yeah, we can all count them in the books too. All the crimes, it's all going to add up. It's all going to just be piled on. Your fear, oh, it only gets worse. It only gets worse. You know, there's only one way out. If you're not going to let that happen to you, there's no way you're going to do that for the rest of your lives. Are you kidding me? Come on now. Be realistic. Do you have what it takes? Are you really a coward? Can you run? Because you know I'll be chasing after you still. Or not chasing after you. Going after you. My people will be going after you anyway. I won't be needing to do that anyway. But yeah, you will be pursued by what you're afraid of after you die. So go ahead, if that's what you want. That's your only way out. That's your only way to get that. When are you going to do it? You're afraid of that too. You're just always afraid. You're afraid of being. You're afraid of not being. You live your life in fear. No one's even terrorizing you. Well, I guess maybe I am right now in kind of a dark way that isn't really terrifying. Not to decent people, anyway. But to good people. It'd be terrifying to evil people, sure. But, nobody cares. You're supposed to do that for yourself. But you're not doing anything for yourself by running away from all that. What's it going to be? Are you going to accept it with conviction for what you did, believing you needed to do what you did? The way you somewhat seem to think about. Tell yourself anyway. And you can't tell that to people? You don't think anyone will understand? What about all those other people you've done that evil with in the world? You don't think they're going to say anything about you when you do that?
They're not going to come to your aid. They're going to be silent. I mean, I guess we'll have to find out how you're connected to them eventually. And we could ask them then, hey, why didn't you say anything about that? Oh, you were also afraid. I see. Or the best option is just to admit that you made a mistake. Repent for all your sins. And ask, not me for forgiveness, ask the public, the world, God for forgiveness. Kst, for forgiveness. All that. All of that. Me. Oh. I don't know. I'm a man. I don't know if I can really forgive you for what you did. I mean, I don't particularly care. But I'm not gonna let it go. I'm going to see justice done. One way or the other. And nothing else to do. Nothing else to live for. Well, you've taken everything else away. If I'm going to enjoy anything in life, if I'm going to live at all, I have to stop you people. That's the situation you put me in. Why? Oh, I'm not going to fucking run through all your hoops, dance to your song. The fact that you set all that up in secret. Oh yeah, I can just sit here and wait till you try and make me do something. What's the satellite doing? Trying to make me do something? And then some people are going to be like, what is this? And they're turning the lights and they're going to see all you set up. You incriminated yourself. I don't have to do anything. But I'm certainly not going to do what you want. Don't need to. And that would be least efficient. That's obviously what you want. Because that would, buy you time. That would, give you a chance to escape. No. Of course not. I'm just going to wait. Patiently. As much as possible, anyway. My patience is not unlimited, but neither is my life. I'll die eventually. And then, then I'll have a bunch of different assets in my power when I'm in the eternal. So, yeah, that's cool. I'm sure I'll be doing something else then. I won't need to be sitting around. Oh, my spirit will be alive and well. All through people, a great rage of wrath and intent for violence and destruction, washing through the world like a tidal wave of war. It's going to be so much blood will be spilled. So yeah, those, what are you going to do? Life's going to go on without you people. We definitely didn't need you to do any of that evil. If you think we did, go in and explain that. People will tell you whether we needed that or not. I certainly didn't need you to do any of that. Didn't want you to do it either. Objected the entire time. We'll never accept that. We'll never acknowledge you as having a reason or a good purpose for that. No, hell no. I will curse you to the end. Deny you, rebuke you. You will never get me to accept that. Hell no. That is you, and it doesn't even come anywhere near me. I'm going to go ahead and turn this off now. I'm going to leave it at that. Oh, this is pretty good, I think. I hope you enjoyed this talk. And if we can do something good or something, or whatever. I don't know, do what you think is best.